Today I'm speaking to my buddy, Eric Osiakwan. The crisis we're living is changing rapidly the way we do business, and I believe more than ever, alternative funding is going to be vital for Africa, certainly venture capital. And there's no way I can talk about VC in Africa without thinking of you, Eric. So I wanted to hear your views on how do you see this new reality playing out?
Well, this reality's got two segments to it. So there's we the investors, and then we invest in entrepreneurs. And also, of course, there's a third segment, which is that we are investing capital from limited partners, right? So, and on the limited partner side, you see that certain LPs have decided that because there's uncertainty introduced by COVID-19, they don't want to invest. And then the LPs who say, no, this is actually the time to really invest. It's the same thing with investors. The investors who see this as an opportunity in uncertainty to invest, and then there are investors who are anti-uncertainty, and they say, no, I'm holding on with investors, any new investment, but I want to look at my existing portfolio.
Right.
And then there are companies, on the company side, what you see also is that there's two things happening. There are companies that are getting an upward demand growth because of virtuality, because people are beginning to do stuff online. So those kind of companies are getting a lot of demand. And then companies that are mobility-based companies are basically facing a challenge. So in our portfolio, 3 of our companies are in the virtuality space, not necessarily virtuality, but one of them is an online learning platform. The 2 others is an e-commerce type company that have to do delivery. So they have demand, right? So in that case, we have to support those companies to meet the demand, right? One of them had to hire 100 people last week, right? And then the others need more server space and all that resources. And then there's the other 8 to 9 companies that are in a portfolio that are really struggling. One of our portfolio is a travel tech company, and their revenue suddenly dried up. So I'm basically getting the entrepreneur to see whether we could pivot to do something that is around delivery using hotels, right? So entrepreneurs are thinking about ways to come up with innovation to stay afloat. And then those who already have the virtuality and are in that space are growing very fast. In both cases, they need capital, right? So those having demand need capital to grow and to meet the demand, and then to grow, of course. And then those that are struggling need capital to survive the time so that when this wind settles down, they can come back into business. And then some of them are thinking about innovating, right? Or trying to do something to keep afloat. So those are the 3 segmentations. But that represents opportunity for us. We are very bullish on the market, and we think that this is actually kicking in the right tires in terms of the digital economy on the continent.
I see. I also can't help to think at the fact that, with other economies closing themselves around the world, this might be the right time for Africa to finally integrate on a regional economy, trading with each other and so on. Do you see that happening with your portfolio companies? Is the crisis actually having that effect?
Actually, one of our big theses is Africa as a market, right? And with the comment market phenomenon, and now with this COVID-19, now we have to look inward, right? So it's almost like the wave upon a wave. So we believe that strongly this is what is going to happen, and more African companies are going to move into expanding across the continent. That is going to lead also into a lot of investors investing within the continent, and a lot of companies begin to see how they can trade across different markets. So intra-Africa trade is going to grow. Currently, it's about 15%. This used to be in single digits for many years. But with the common market phenomenon, this is growing, right? And with COVID-19, we think it's going to grow more. And you're going to see that more and more trade is going on the continent. There's going to be more investment. And there's going to be more multinational African enterprises that are leveraging across multiple markets. Because the reality is that each market, the markets in Africa are too fragmented and too small when it comes to tech. So there needs to be an integration, and this is the opportunity, this is the phenomenon that's going to make that happen among other phenomena that are already happening. And this market is about $3 trillion, right? It's a population of 1.3 billion people. So it's a big enough market that you can really create a sizable business out of.
Right. Well, there you have it. Sound like investors might have something positive to look forward in Africa after all. Eric, thank you very much for your time. I hope to talk to you soon.
Thank you.